Welcome to AR News. New Eden project among UK schemes to share pounds 2 billion. The government has sent out more than 100 projects which will get a share of pounds 2.1 billion of Living Up funding. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said the money would create jobs and spread opportunities. The Eden project in Morecambe train services in Cornwall and a number of town centres are among the projects set to get funding. But Labour said it was a partial refund on what the Tories have stripped out of our communities. It also said London and the South East were getting the most funding, though these are the two regions with the largest populations. The idea of levelling up or reducing regional inequality was a key part of Boris Johnson's 2019 election campaign. Its aim was to close the gap between rich and poor parts of the country by improving services such as education, broadband and transport. Levelling Up plan for UK unveiled by government. Levelling Up failing in the northeast. Study inflation threatens Levelling Up. Council warns a lot of 111 area across the UK has been awarded money from the second round of the government's Levelling Up fund. The Eden project in Morecambe will get pounds 50 million to help regenerate a direct site and the seafront into ecotourism attraction. There will also be a £50 million grant to build a new direct train service linking Cornwall's largest urban areas. Mr. Sunak owned constituency of Richmond in North Yorkshire will get £19 million to develop the Catridge Garrison Down Centre. Other projects set to get funding include £50 million for Cross Lane, Cradfield, a new train line between Cardiff Bay and Cardiff Central Station, nearly £27 million for Roll-on Ferry for the ancient shed, 40 million for a carbon neutral education campus in Blackpool Town Centre, 20 million to go towards the regeneration of Gateshead Quay, including a new arena, exhibition centre and hotels. 5.1 million to build new female changing rooms in 20 rugby clubs across Northern Ireland. Just over £19 million to improve public spaces in Hackney, Central East London, and £45 million to help the part of the doorway operation more effectively, including adding more border control points. You can see the full list of the project to be awarded funding here. Rishi Sunak will attempt to get some national bank for his regional bunk. In other words, when a Prime Minister fronts a series of local announcements about spending, the generated attention locally, but unless an overreaching message is attached, the big picture message or vision from the centre might get lost. Mr. Sunak is attempting to own the idea of levelling up a Boris Johnson era cattle phase focused on geographical inequality. And there is more than a hint of the earliest skirmishes of the general election campaign in his day of dashing around various parts of the northwest and northeast of England. There are plenty of newly found electoral battleground nearby, and those battles are underway. The political challenges for the government is the desire to level up, as they put it. It is a project whose time frame is longer than an electoral cycle. How quickly can you prove you have made a difference? Intent codes for something, delivery for much more. 2px presentational Grey Line Conservative Party campaign headquarters have denied reports they have told MPs in marginal seats to stop using the phrase levelling up due to concerns the public do not know what it means. A Conservative sources told that BBC the MPs had been told the prescript opposite and had instead been told how best to use the phrase based on the party's opinion research. The BBC has been told that, for example, MPs have been told not just to talk to Constitution about how much money has been spent on, instead to talk about specific things that have been changed for their areas. Mr. Sunak said, through greater investments in local areas, we can grow the economy, create good jobs and spread opportunity everywhere. Thank you.